Young children have started to receive universal free school meals this week, but older children in Wales must wait. Reception pupils aged 4 and 5 are being offered the meals from this month as part of a phased rollout to all primary school children by 2024. 8 local authorities have said Year 1 and Year 2 pupils will also qualify from the start of term, but the Welsh Conservatives said the plans were roll out to include the children of millionaire families. All of Wales' approximately 272,000 primary school pupils are set to get free lunches by 2024. It is part of a deal between Plaid Cymru and the Labour Welsh Government. The Welsh Government and Plaid Cymru said their joint policy would be extended to around 6,000 nursery-aged children. It's nice to have something back, said Gethin Thomas, the father of 2 pupils at a school in Carmarthenshire. Mr. Thomas' youngest had just started in reception class and so is eligible for free school dinners, whilst his oldest daughter doesn't qualify yet. It's a good idea, obviously. It's very important that all children get offered some sort of free meal throughout the week. Who is getting offered these small meals? Newport, Carradine, Blenheim, Gwent, Torfaen, Pembrokeshire, Conway, Vale of Glamorgan and Monmouthshire councils have all said pupils under the age of 7 will get free school meals from this week. In Anglesey, Caerphilly and Gwynedd, reception and Year 1 classes will be eligible, with Caerphilly planning to extend provision to Year 2 pupils in November. Many councils, including Wrexham, Pembrokeshire and Conway, are due to extend the provision to all primary school pupils from September 2023, earlier than the Welsh Government target of 2024. At the school, all children in reception and full-time nursery started getting free school meals this week. Catherine Davies has a daughter in Year 4, and although she welcomes the scheme, she believes means testing might be a better way to focus the help. Depending on where you are on the scale of how much income you receive and how comfortable you are, perhaps it's more help for some than others, she said. I think means testing just makes a bit more sense. Head teacher Stefan Griffiths said about 2/3 of the reception class had taken up the offer of this free school meal, as well as the majority of nursery school children. While it was working fine at the moment, he said there would be more challenges as the scheme is expanded. At the moment, we're feeding just over 100 pupils within an hour and 15 minutes during our lunch break with 3 members of staff. If you add 20, 30, 40, 50 pupils by next summer, that number is going to be a huge challenge to do the same within the same period of time, within the same number of staff. Some councils across Wales have had to adapt and extend school kitchens to meet demand, and some can struggle to recruit extra staff. Gwynedd Council has written to parents and carers to ask them to help work in schools to ensure the success of delivering free school meals while also earning some money. Ellie Harwood from the Child Poverty Action Group said she was absolutely delighted to see the scheme begin. It's a wonderful thought, thinking of the littlest children starting school this week. Know that all of them can go down to the dinner for sit down and eat together with their friends. She said councils and schools should be commended for getting the policy off the ground despite the postcode lottery, of which year groups are eligible in different areas. Targeting additional funding into services that directly benefit children is a really good way of making sure that children don't suffer unnecessarily in the cost of living crisis. The policy of universal free school meals, all pupils of primary school age, of a cooperation agreement between the Welsh Government and Plaid Cymru. Making the beginning of the scheme, Plaid and the Welsh Government said free school meals would also be extended to full-time nursery pupils in schools. Some councils, including Methnol, Tipdol and Carmarthenshire, have already said full-time nursery children would be eligible from the start of this school term. Ministers earmarked £35 million of funding on top of £25 million in the last financial year to upgrade kitchens and digital systems, along with £200 million over 3 years for the day-to-day costs. First Minister Mark Drayford said that families throughout Wales are under huge pressure because of the cost of living crisis, and we are doing everything we can to support them. Extending free school meals to all primary schools is one of a number of measures we are taking to support families throughout this difficult time. Plaid Cymru leader Adam Price said the policy would mean no child will need to go hungry while they're in class. Plaid said it ultimately wanted to see free school meals for secondary school pupils too, but the Welsh Conservatives said limited resources should be focused on the poorest. There is a cost of living crisis and we need every single penny of public funds to be targeted where it is needed most, while Labour and Plaid's blanket approach fails to do so. Party's leader Andrew R.T. Davies said the youngest children in England and Scotland already receive universal free school meals, with plans to extend it further in Scotland.